Something we talk a lot about on this channel is mindset, and a key theme in the topic of conversation is abundance. If you want to achieve great wealth and live a full life, you have got to learn to operate with a mindset of abundance. Abundance means you have enough. It means that you are enough. You are not in need or want of anything. This does not mean that you are desireless and you don't have any goals. Of course, you do have goals and desires, but these are approached without desperation or fear because you do not need to achieve them in order to be whole or to reach some peak state of life. You are already whole and content with everything that you have. Most people don't live from a place of abundance. They live from a place of scarcity. They were likely raised that way and were never taught the importance of shifting their mindset because their parents and their parents' parents were never taught either. Most people approach situations, goals, and relationships with an attitude of what I need from this exchange is, instead of what I can give in this exchange is. This immediately sets the tone of whatever energy exchange is happening from the get-go, and the tone is usually one of scarcity or lack. If you live from a place of scarcity, you are likely always stressed about money and constantly counting your change. You often think about how dire your financial situation is, and it causes you great stress. This is exactly why you will never have enough. When you operate from a place of poverty, all you attract is more poverty. You will always find yourself short at the end of the month, despite the fact that you live frugally. And it is almost guaranteed that giving does not come naturally to you. It is a vicious cycle, and one that must be broken if you ever have any hope of becoming successful. You are going to have to start by taking a hard look at yourself, because it all starts there. Welcome to Cash Cartel, a safe haven for future billionaires and innovative thinkers. A basic law of the universe is the law of attraction. We attract whatever it is we put out. It's not woo-woo stuff, it's just a basic principle. Have you ever been in a bad mood and suddenly you notice that everything in the world that possibly annoys you presents itself to you all at once? Every moment of your life, you are sending out a signal with the energy, mood, and thoughts you are currently experiencing. That is why it is so important to mind yourself, your thoughts, and your mood. We are not telling you to change them, just to recognize them and create some space. As long as you can see the river, you are not in the river. They lose power when you notice them objectively as just a thought or just a mood. Whereas if you allow yourself to be engulfed in your thoughts, moods, and emotions, your energy can wreak pure havoc on you and those around you. The number one indicator of someone who operates with a mindset of abundance is their pure willingness to give. They give naturally, out of their own accord and with zero attachments. These people are always looking for opportunities or ways they can give back. This is because they are grateful for all of the blessings they have received, and they are eager to share the blessings with others. The reason they are able to do this so easily and without fear is because they truly believe they have more than enough to share with others. They don't just believe they have enough right now, they believe that they will always have enough. You will never find them concerned about their current or future finances. There is a simple, relaxed security. They have no anxiety about their bank balance and whether giving to others will negatively affect them or not. The key here is that they don't feature in this transaction. They do not give to make themselves feel good. They do not give with resentment. They leave their ego out of it. They simply give because they are in a position to give. It is almost an unquestionable moral duty to do so, and they do it without batting an eyelash. They are simply focused on the act of giving. We would like to note here that there are people who operate with a scarcity mindset that also give, but these people tend to do it either because they have to do it or because it affords them a sense of self-gratification. Unfortunately, when your intentions are impure, you do not reap the same rewards that you would if you gave without ulterior motives. If you are unable to give, you are equally unable to receive. The people who share their wealth get wealthier, while the people who cling to it slowly lose it through their tightly gripped fingers. Something you need to begin to understand is that there are trillions of dollars in the world and tons of resources. There is no lack in this world. There is merely uneven distribution. Open your eyes and realize that abundance is everywhere, and it is always available to us. We simply place limitations and constraints on ourselves in the forms of thoughts and beliefs that essentially block us from discovering ways in which we can access this wealth. Once you grasp this concept, you can begin to unburden yourself of these limitations. You will not be afraid to part with your money, to give wholeheartedly, and to bless others because you know that it will come back to you tenfold. Money will begin to work for you instead of you working for it. We would like to note here that this does not mean you should give all your money to the first person you see on the street. Go home and wait for $1 million to enter your bank account. No, it doesn't work that way. You still need to work and to make daily moves that help you get closer to your dream. You just do it with a different attitude than yesterday, and you will begin to see results like you have never seen before. Like every other debilitating belief, you can begin to rid yourself of a scarcity mindset by simply acknowledging its existence, role in your life, and your part in it. Once you have decided to willingly shift your mindset, you need to prepare yourself because the universe will begin to challenge you in different ways to practice what you have promised. You will be faced with challenge after challenge, where you will have a chance to either operate with a scarcity mindset or a mindset of abundance. You might feel like a phony in the beginning, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes you have to fake it until you eventually start to believe it. When you attempt to change any of your programming or preconditioned behaviors and thoughts, you will feel like a fraud for a short while. But eventually, if you stay true to your new mindset and back it with consistent behavior, you will start to believe it, and it won't be long before you can't even believe there was a time when you thought differently. Take action now. Continue watching our videos so that you can begin the journey and unlock infinite wealth and success in your life today.